Everybody, welcome back to some more Sims 4 here on Random Conflux. As always, we're visiting the Dingo household. We got Sarah Dingo. Yeah, the game glitched and we didn't get paid for what we did, which kind of is a bummer. But it's okay. I'm going to buy a sink this time. Yeah, right now we have a fridge. We don't have anything else. But it's okay. Not a big deal. If I like the painting, we'll keep it. If not, I'm going to sell it because I need the money. That gave me 122. What's my bills? She wants to play the lottery? Yeah, she can do that. What are our options? Trendy? She wants to play the lottery. I think we can do that. Alright, she wants to paint. She's painting a... I don't know what she's making. It just says paint, so it could be anything. Okay, level 5. She should start making some money. What time's the thing start? 9 a.m. She should take a shower. Oh, 340. Let's get to work. All right. We can make something. Friendly introduction? I like that outfit he's wearing. Have a friendly introduction. See what Introduce yourself.
Freube Bahane, a voice Bawa. For no celebrities, Gorch Botne. Jashibi, Diaflu.
Alright.
Oh.
Um, talk about Strangerville for an introduction again.
Horn, Unik Snow. Flosit? No.
Oh, Tinkwell. Sister Ornovation. Now.
Oh. Gibbs Bizarre.
Yibs. Rouge, Skiba.
Narg Camus. ECL. Oopla, Pinkrubu.
She just likes rocket science, okay.
Yaba Pilpin.
Vida
Fabu.
Dag.
See more choices. Get to know.
Peachy. Siwa. Markel Virgo.
How have you named Athens? Yanabi Stulain? Shimray. Gorch Variki Wixona. Freube Bahane, a voice Bawa. Oh.
Let's see.
Ebony Darfa.
Okay, Bohotis Core. Alright, we're gonna redo the kids' room. Go here, and then take before photo. Since it's just a room renovation, it doesn't really matter what we build. It's actually ain't a bad bedroom. Okay, send clients away? Yes. And go here. And build node. Alright. That's a little bit expensive. We're not gonna sell that. Now we're gonna be a little bit smart. Because we're redecorating, yes, but we're not gonna sell everything. Just almost everything. Her tablet stays. Alright. I do want some kid patterns. What else is there? Okay, that's just spots. Vampires might be where it's at. Maybe not. There's some cool designs in there. Yeah, I'm literally just looking. This has some plain designs too, so that's not out of the question either. Use that as a feature wall, maybe. I missed the pattern tool from 3. Is that okay if they bring that back? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with the choices. It's just the previous game had more because of the options. Yeah, we'll keep the pink. There we go. And then I don't need walls up anymore. Why is that different? Okay, it's just the mirror, the window messing with me. Okay. We have bunk beds. I'm gonna use a bunk bed, because why don't I use bunk beds? I think a light color would work nice. And then have that right there. Yeah, that looks okay. I wish the ladder was on the opposite side. That's my only gripe. But that's not crazy. And then should be able to put a... Can I fit a sectional in there? No, that doesn't quite fit. It'd been cool if it did, but no. I know of, yeah, one of these will fit in there. She doesn't need a fancy one. The only problem is there aren't that many good ones. Wicker Whims. They knew what they were doing when they made that. There's a mod. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, she could have a nice little day bed. That's perfectly good. And yes, that's for my first pet stuff, so... Yeah, if she has a friend over, they can sleep there, and she's got a nice little couch. It's the perfect... It's a day bed. And then, on this side, we'll do a, we'll do a dresser. I kind of like this one. Does it come in the light wood I'm looking for? Kinda. It's not what I'm looking for, though. That one might. Yeah, that works perfectly right there. But it's a little off center. I'll put a small TV. The TV's nice, but you don't need a huge one in a bedroom. And then storage. That's a functional bookcase. And then lighting. The light we had wasn't bad. I'm not sure where it was, but it wasn't bad. It's literally labeled kids ceiling light. That's kind of funny. And then I don't know what else I want to do. Surfaces, comfort. I want a desk that looks useful. That doesn't look too bad. No. Not for a kid, though. That one fits for a kid. Alright, I don't know what I want to use. We'll use that one, even though I like the drawers to be on that side. And then desk chairs. Okay, that has its own category. It didn't previously in the other game, so that's a good thing. Get her a nice gaming chair. Alright. And then she has a tablet there. And I can't do... one thing, but I can do another thing. It says no new floor tiles, but I can do rugs. No, not that one. Oh, there's some unique designs on this, I'm sure. That's a kitty rug. What swatches are there? Okay. I don't need that rug. I just wanted to see what they had. That one works. Yes, I am technically cheating, but for good reason. There is no reason that this rug wouldn't fit there. And I'm only cheating for the rugs. If you guys don't like that, that's perfectly fine. I completely understand. But these rugs are a little bit... There's rugs that'll fit in places that don't look like they'll fit. That's basically it. Like that right there fits in there perfectly. It's not the one I want, but... yeah, that kind of fits her theme. See, that right there. Perfect size, but without move objects, it wouldn't fit in there. Is it cheating? Technically, yes, but I think it's allowed. She gets a cool light. She gets Plumb Bob, why not? And I don't use a lot of move objects just because if you can break the game with them as far as pathing goes, but I'm okay with adding carpets. There's no reason not to. Yeah, this can be hers. She can have this collage of discs or whatever it is. Should be able to all place that. Yeah, that'll go up. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Can I resize that and make it bigger? Yes, that's kind of abstract. I like it. And then make that black, or make that green. I'll put a ducky in the center. Is ducky good in the center? Oh, it's more than ducky. Okay. You can have a little mosaic going on. This cute little fox thing. And then, yeah, have a nice little mosaic of spirit animals, I guess. Can I alt place you? Yes. And then this needs to be slightly different swatch for what I want it for. Yeah. There. Does that make sense? Kinda, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to spend a ton of money. And that's actually a very nice bedroom. I know there's a cork board. Where'd the search function go? I know there's a search. There's a correlated one. That one actually works. What's the bigger one? Okay. What's this one? Okay, that's for putting stuff on. That's a thought. No. Kind of like it over here. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Okay. And then since we have the extra money, we'll remodel the bathroom. Nah, the bathroom's fine. It's actually not bad. I still have half my budget, though. I can redo some things. Comfort. Do beds. I like this bed. Oh yeah, I'll go with a nice log theme. Why not? Because I think there's some log accent tables. So kind of an old-timey table. It's kind of a dark wood. That fits. It's a little too fancy. Oh, you are exactly what I want. Doesn't quite have the right thing, but it's fine. Oh, that's the right wood. Okay. Yeah, I want this to look kind of like a handcrafted room, even though that's not the vibe they probably want to go with. And then lighting. These old-timey lights look kind of cool. And then mirrors. How much are the sectional things? Because those look handmade. We'll go with those. Oh, that connects into the wall. I don't want that. No, I honestly don't know what I want. That works for a dresser. That is a dresser. It's a little big though. This is different music. it works though. And then put a yeah, because I don't want that to clip in the word. I want it to be right there. And that should snap to that. Perfect. Not perfect. And then put a mirror right there. Is there a dark brown? Because I do like that mirror, kind of. You can't alt place mirrors. Well, you kind of can. There we go. What's this? Okay, that's glitched into the wall. That's fine. That can be hidden. There. And then I need I kind of like the wallpaper for this, but can I get a different size? No. I want a reddish, but I don't quite want pink. This one like a off red, if that makes any sense. Okay, I don't need that. That works. Yeah, we'll go with that. And that looks good. And then, storage. Oh, we could put the books inside there. That works out rather well, actually. Okay. And I don't know what else I want. Oh, there's a calendar. That's cool. Okay, some of the ties these had different pictures in them. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, they do. How's that look sized up? Sometimes they look crappy. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Ancient family portraits. Sure, why not? I don't need jumbo ones, but that's fine. Alright. And I should put a rug in this room too, because I put one in that room. Let's see, we can go for a square rug. How does the red and blue go? And there's a reason why you check swatches. Sometimes they hide cool rugs inside crappy ones. See what I mean? And you wouldn't know that if you didn't actually check. Yeah, that looks okay. And then we're going to, I'm going to turn that in. That's good, and it saved a lot of money. Actually, yeah. Hers is the main one. I just wanted to redo bedrooms. Take an after photo. Yeah, hers is the main one. I just did the other one because I had a budget. There. All right.
Joyful.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I got paid. It decided to pay me instead of letting me show objects, but I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Hi.
Oh, cute. Just Robo.
Can I delete these? No. Let's see. Decorations, surfaces? And then, can I put a stove in? There we go. It's used appliances, but I'll take it. Alright, now she can cook. And clean up the dishes. And let's see if we can afford the section off the bathroom. Yes, we can. We don't have a lot of extra money, but we can afford to section off the bathroom. Heck yeah. I'll take it. Okay, our house doesn't look pretty, but it's functional now. We'll do $8,000 for a bathroom. Holy crap. That'll be our gig tomorrow. Clean up your dishes. I'm not asking much. Clean up your dishes. And then, put a smoke alarm right here. And put a burglar alarm right here too. And a thermostat right here. There we go. Okay. A small classic painting because she'll get her money back pretty quick. And you see, she made a good profit on that. For $50, she got 160. Okay, she's gonna cook some more instead of feeding herself, but it's okay, or paint some more. But that's okay. We need the money. Sell the painting and then cook. Salad's probably the safest bet. She can't burn salad. Her first real meal is salad. Okay, open skills. Okay. Do a large painting. Why not? She needs the money. I think I can actually make more money painting than I can. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I think I scrapped it by mistake. It's okay though. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. If you guys like this series, please like and subscribe. I hope you all have a nice day, and thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later. Sleep.